Hello, test.
And actually, I forgot to have you guys do, can you guys, for this pass, can you guys also introduce yourselves, what you know, a little bit of background, and then do the evaluation?
Cool. Yeah, my name is Patrick. I work at Porcupine Media. It's just some random media production company in Olympia. And yeah, I got a degree in video production, so this is very similar to me giving feedback to a classmate in whatever class I took. Yeah, I pretty much focus on making documentaries for the LGBTQ community and then making music videos for local rappers and bands and definitely film festival stuff. I've been in a bunch myself, so it's cool to be, this is my first time judging, so it's cool to be on the other side rather than having my work being shown. It's kind of like scary having my work being shown, so it's cool that I now get to be the one to be like, so anyways, yeah, so my feedback for Big Al's Revenge, I really appreciate, I don't know if the person is here. Oh no, you said they're recorded.
Yeah, they're pre-recorded. For Capitol High, we only have pre-recorded ones because the students weren't able to make it up. But Mr. LeDuc is actually filming everything, and then they'll get to see it eventually. So. All
right. I really like the acting. The really loud screaming really, it's kind of hilarious, and it totally ties into like the theme of a student making a film. It was just really on brand for that part, and I really appreciate that part. The clown particularly stood out because I loved the way whoever the enemy clown was or whatever, that they had a good like attitude and like they had a good back and forth when they were doing the jump shots. So I thought that was really like it was really building the relationship for me and giving me more of an understanding rather than seeing their reaction to seeing their photo and their success through the TV. Another thing I really liked is the way you're able to set the scene. One thing that stood out is you did, the water was dripping, and once the clown got home, they went straight to the water. So it was kind of like a precursor to tell me what's going to be coming up next, which was pretty interesting to see. I guess I really like the screaming thing. So you screamed, and then the scene cut to the next scene, and I thought that was really cool because I feel like a lot of movies do that. Like they'll have a really loud build-up, and then it just stops, and then it's like just a different scene, it's different vibes, and you're still processing what you just seen. So that's really cool. Really love the cutting back and forth, the way, like I said, with the clowns when they see each other in public, and the thing that I like, the kind of like undertone I caught was there's a huge reliance on the audience to understand like the cancel culture meme, because there's a lot of cancel culture meme-esque stuff going on, like responding to the allegations and going up to the press and creating this like world of like this clown really did something bad, which was pretty hilarious. But that's the things that I thought were really efficient, and I guess the thing I would focus on would definitely be like the audio levels, because a little bit more Foley sounds, and Foley is like when it's just the sound effects sound pretty much, and if you focused on that and add a little bit more at various points, that would like bring it to the next level, I feel like, because it's some parts like an action would happen and there would be no sound, but yet at another time a similar action would happen and there would be sound. So I guess just consistency, and then when I'm hearing these things, there's no like real room noise or ambient noise, and I feel like everyone wants to take out the room noise and make it like perfect. But I feel like if you were to add a room noise, you recorded yourself as the kind of glue for all the audio, that would really bind it and make it sound more professional. In terms of like cheap things that'll take it to the next level. That's just my opinion. Trying to think of anything else. Yeah, really cool.
Hi, I'm Jimmy. I'm from Bungie. I'm the cinematics director at Bungie. So I run the team that makes all of the cinematics in Destiny and some other stuff. I have about 9 years of experience in the games industry making film and animation. Prior to that, I was in the film industry for 8, and in the music industry for about 7, since I was a teenager. I was touring in bands when I was a kid in summer, driving through the Southeast and stuff. So I've been doing creative work for a long time. And fun fact, I started a thing very similar to this at my high school when I was in high school, so it's pretty awesome being part of it in this way. It was not this formal, we didn't have judges or anything like that. We were just showing films more informally, but it's pretty great. So the people who organized this, cheers to you, it's pretty awesome. So yeah, I had fun watching this. I thought it was really funny. I thought the pacing was really competent. I think the editorial was one of the strongest pieces of this. The way that you lingered on an awkward moment and watched someone get uncomfortable, that was very effective. I thought some of the very quick insert shots of things like the father's photo, wanting to be proud of him, you hit motivations in a time-efficient way, which was very well done. I wasn't doing things this competently in high school, so way to go. Yeah. Lighting was noticeable. I thought some of the use of the lights in the theater especially were really nice. And I really liked the flashes in the newsroom. That was a really nice touch to kind of sell that area. Let's see, what else? I also agree there were some nice creative sort of textural ideas cutting from the gutter to the water, and that sort of like uncomfortable in your own head introspection moment. I think that worked really well. Some of the things that you could work on, you could pay attention to continuity of camera and composition. So, for example, at the end of the confrontation where he brings the paper to Lil Willie, you jumped the line to the other side and lost a little bit of spatial sense. So I would pay attention to your 180, pay attention to where everyone's eye lines are, and be very intentional about when you jump those lines and why. Another thing, like he mentioned, I think a little bit of extra sound design could go a long way. I'm assuming that the first one was in like a newsroom or something. He was returning some kind of report, and even just having click-clacking of keyboards right around would make it feel like it was an active newsroom, and you could sell that a little better even if it feels empty in real life. But yeah, overall, I thought it was really funny. Had fun watching it. So nice job.